guys, welcome to my channel. So today we are going to discuss about brushes. Nowadays all of us want to groom ourselves a little bit before we go out, whether it is going out for a party or hanging out with friends or even going for work or special occasions. Whatever it is, we just like to put a little makeup on just to look a bit sort of groomed up, or even because it makes us feel so much better. So today we are going to discuss about the tools needed for doing makeup. Now if you are a beginner, you would be hell lot of confused because there is so many brushes in the market, and to pick just 5 or 6 from them so that you can learn makeup is very difficult. So today we are going to discuss 6 brushes which if you are just learning makeup, then you can invest in. So as you're learning, then later on the later stages you can buy loads of brushes, but to start with there are 6 important brushes that you need. So in today's video I'm going to show you those 6 brushes. Okay, so to start with, I have picked out 6 brushes for you. And as you know that the brushes nowadays are super expensive. They can go from 200, 300 rupees to 2000, 4000, 5000, endless amounts, especially if you're buying from Sephora or MAC or those brands. So the brushes can be really expensive. But my favorite brand since 2 years now has been this brand called PAC, PAC, and that's because they have some really good brushes. Like, I'm using their brushes for 2 years now, and I don't experience any hair fall. I don't experience any streaky finishes. The brushes are just superb, and they also come with an affordable price tag, so you're not splurging when you're buying these. So the first brush that we are going to talk about here is this one. It is called the foundation brush. This one is PAC 307, as you can see here. So this brush is mainly used for applying foundation, as the name says, foundation brush. But when I'm doing makeup for myself and when I don't want to deal with loads of brushes, or when I'm in a hurry, I use this brush for foundation, of course. Then I use this for my under eye highlighting. Then I use it for my contour. So this brush is a multitasker, you guys. It does a lot of work, and the only thing is, what you have to keep in mind is, now for achieving this look, I have used this brush, and then what I do is just take a tissue and rub your brush on the tissue until it is clean. Every time you do this, the next time you're picking up a highlighter, you're making sure that you're not mixing your foundation with your highlighter or your contour with your highlighter. And always, if you're using the same brush that is for yourself, always use the lighter colors. Like, always do the highlighting first, then go with the contouring. Because if you're doing the contouring first, there are high chances that you're going to mix your contour product with your highlighter product, and we don't want that. So the foundation brush can be used for applying foundation as well as highlighting and contouring. And make sure before storing it, you rub it on a tissue and clean any residue, or you can also just spray a brush cleaner on it, clean it, and you're done. So foundation brush is brush number 1 from the 6 brushes that we are going to need. The next brush that I just love is this one. This is the buffing brush from PAC, and it is brush number 304. So this again is a multitasker. Right now you can see it's red because I have applied my blush with it. So when you apply your foundation, most of the times with this brush, there are high chances that your foundation is streaky, or there are some lines, or if your skin is quite porous, the pores could be very much visible. So we use this brush to blend everything in, and it gives a super polished look to your makeup. So also it's got really soft bristles, so it just sweeps away on your face, and I just love it. So again, I use this to blend in my foundation, I use this to blend in my highlighter, I use it to blend in my contour, and I also use it for my blush. And you could also use it to powder your face. So again, this brush and this brush, if you have both of these brushes, your base should be set. The next brush that we are going to talk about is a very important brush, and that one is the eyebrow brush. So for eyebrows, I use a 316 brush from PAC. Okay, just a minute. It's this one from PAC, and it's got eyelash glue at the end, so just excuse it. So this one, it looks like this, and this one is really good if you are to do your eyebrows, because it doesn't pick up a lot of product, and it is very precise, so you don't go out of the lines or do over eyebrows. That's what I call it. And then again, I wipe it on my tissue and I use it for my liner, because this is so thin. Now PAC do have an eyebrow brush, but I prefer using this one because the original eyebrow brush is a bit thicker, so it does the eyebrow part really well, but for the eyeliner I cannot use it. So I use this one because this one is a multitasker. It does the eyebrows well as the liner well. So the third brush that we're going to talk about here is 316 brush from PAC. The next one I have is this one. It is the pencil brush, and it is called 313. It's called 313. Now I use this pencil brush because again, we are just dealing with 6 brushes here. We want each brush to give us more than what it does. So pencil brush usually is used to place the product very precisely, but I use this to place product on my lid as well as on my lash line, as well as to blend the color on my lash line. So again, this brush is I mean, if you want to do eye makeup with just 2 brushes, so you need pencil brush, and the next brush that you need is the blending brush. So this blending brush is 312 from PAC. It's brush number 312. So I love this blending brush because this is the smallest blending brush from PAC, and I use it to blend the outer corners of my eyes, as well as, now before you blend the outer corner of your eye, make sure to use this brush to set your highlight. I just put it in my highlighting powder, dip it in my highlighting powder and set my highlighter, and wipe it on a tissue, set my contour or blend my contour lines, as well as when I'm contouring on my nose. This brush is super precise. PAC of course does have, I mean, not just PAC, there are so many contour brushes in the market, but as we are just dealing with 6 brushes, we want minimum brushes to give us the maximum results. So this brush again is a multitasker for your nose, for your highlighting, as well as your contouring, as well as your blending. So yeah, PAC 312 it is. Now the 6th brush that I have is really optional, because most of the times maybe you don't need it, but we don't take a risk. So yeah, so this one is 322 from PAC, and it looks something like this. So this one is basically used to comb your eyebrow hair as well as your eyelashes. Just to give it a finishing touch, we use this brush. And yeah, so these are the 5 brushes that we use to get a flawless finish with your makeup. And each of this brush depends. Some of it, like I really don't remember, as I've got them since 2 years now, but they come in the price range of 200 to 5, or I would say the maximum would be 700. but these are just the way they are since 2 years now, and I don't even experience any hair loss from the brushes or the brushes losing their shape, although most of the times I'm washing these brushes with the hand wash, because when I'm doing my clients, I've used so many brushes and then I hardly have that much of the brush cleaner to deal with, so I just wash them with my hand wash, and still these brushes have retained their shape and they're still doing a fantastic job. So I just love these babies. So yeah, with that we end this video. If you really want, or I would say if you liked watching this video, and if you want me to keep making such helpful videos in future, then please comment, like and subscribe, and please also share this video so that you can help your friends or anybody who's a beginner in makeup. So with that note, goodbye, take care.